save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. Well, it's been it was a strange day today. In my world, it is Wednesday, otherwise known in the preschool days as Wacky Wednesday. Yes, it's a Dr. Seuss week, and today is the Wacky Wednesday book, Wacky Wednesday. So I will tell you, I got up at the crack of dawn to go set up my room so I can do me some Wacky Wednesday. Yes, Wacky Wednesday is a special time for me to celebrate with the children and try to give them something that they will absolutely never forget. Now, I'll put some pictures over here of what I do, okay, for the Wacky Wednesday. A couple pictures. I think I could do that without outing myself in any way of where I am or where I'm working or what the situation is. But I will tell you that every year I make a bomb. I call it the bomb. I call it the bomb. And what it is actually a tissue paper covered marshmallow thing which I suspend from the ceiling, and then I run a streamer down, and I pick a child or a couple of children to pull the streamer, which breaks open in the bomb, okay, the marshmallow bomb, and hundreds of marshmallows fall on their heads from the sky, and then in my head, I'm like, let them go home and explain this to their parents that they ate a bunch of marshmallows that fell from the sky. Okay, that's like my goal, is for them to go home and tell their parents that, and then the parents in return contact the school and say, listen, something wrong with my child, okay, because they said they got marshmallows fall from the sky. I took all of their phones out of little phone cases there. I substituted them with bananas. I put toilet paper all over the place. I hung some socks, clean socks, yeah, all over the place in there, and they had a blast. And then I with the toilet paper, I wrapped them up like mummies, and I had them chasing each other as they were. Yeah, it's Wacky Wednesday is a special thing. On top of that, Monday was like one fish, two fish day, and if you watched my video recently, I had it out with this guy from eBay, and I had enough. So I contacted eBay, and I told eBay, I said, listen, I'm going back and forth with this guy. I got copies of all of the messages. I got pictures of what I had to do in lieu of the substitute for the day that he was supposed to send me a tackle box. I'm going to show a picture of it. It's a fishing tackle box, alphabet tackle box, and he was supposed to send this for the one fish, two fish day, and I ordered it a month in advance to make sure I had plenty of time come from Pennsylvania to where I live. Now, I'll tell you, from Pennsylvania to New York area or Boston area around that, it does not take over a month. Okay, I've ordered things from Hong Kong to take less time. Okay, this guy was totally giving me the runaround. All he was doing is creating labels. Okay, he kept creating labels. Created a label the first day that I ordered it, and I paid him with PayPal instantly. It said shipped, and I got a label. It says label is created. Here's tracking number, label is created. And then 18 days later, I got nothing. I contact him again. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to send it out to you right away. So supposedly there's two of them floating around in the mail somewhere. I checked the tracking number. Label is created. Then by the 22nd, I needed it for the 27th or whatever. I contacted him again on the 22nd or the 25th. The 25th. And I'm like, hey, listen, I got nothing. I need this thing for the Monday or whatever it is, and you got nothing here. I apologize. I'm like, this is bad business. If you watch the video, you know I got into it with this guy, and it was, listen, I try to be a peaceful man. I try to be a calm man. Yeah, I rant and I rave on this channel sometimes, but I got reason. I got reason to be upset because this was ridiculous, okay? No eBay seller. This is not a reliable eBay seller. I would never purchase from this man again because he totally, man, woman, beast, animal, whatever this thing was that shipped this thing out was ridiculous. Because on March 25th, the day I complained, and I said, listen, I'm going to contact eBay. I'm going to open a claim. I want my money back. I no longer want to deal with you. I need the thing for Monday. You're not going to ship it to me in time. There's no way I'm going to get it over the weekend because I only had it Saturday and Sunday. I didn't need to be there on Monday. You tell me you had over a month and you couldn't get it here in over a month, but you're going to get it to me in 2 days. That's what they were telling me. No. So what happened was, once again, on the 25th, as I complained, I get another tracking number. Label is created. Okay. Next day, I get item is now moving. Okay, so he never sent out the first one. He never sent out the second one, but he indeed sent out the third one. And I contacted him back and said, listen, that was really nice of you. That's sweet of you. Oh my god, yes, it was nice that you shipped that out to me, but I'm returning that shit. Okay, I don't want. I said the word. I'm returning it. Okay, it's going back to you, okay? I'll bleep myself out. I apologize. I try not to use a vulgarity. I try to swear on the channel. I try to keep this very PG, and I've done very good at it, but I've been worked up lately. I'm sorry. I got worked up lately. I've been getting worked up lately, and that one slipped. That one slipped. I apologize. I apologize to my I don't have any younger viewers. This channel is set up for older people, so I think you could handle, probably could have handled a little bit of that. But yeah, I was furious, and I contacted eBay, and I was profusely apologizing to the woman that I was speaking to, because I told her, I said, listen, because this is what happens. You get worked up with one guy, and you're fighting back and forth on text, through text, okay, messaging back and forth, and you're fighting with this guy, and then you got to get on the phone with eBay. Sometimes the argument, the anger from the person gets carried over to the anger from another person, and that person doesn't deserve that anger. So I was profusely apologizing to this lady. I was like, I'm sorry for the tone of my voice. I just spent the last 4 hours going back and forth with this monster. Okay, this guy or girl or whatever it was. 4 hours of them telling me, no, I'm a good businessman, and yes, I'm gonna take care of you, and don't worry about it. It's in the mail. It's been in the mail. It's gone in the mail. I'm not a bad businessman. I'm like, listen, if your business is creating labels, you are an excellent businessman, because that's all you've done is created labels. You've printed out labels that you've gotten from eBay, one after the other, but I have not received my item. So you're not a good businessman. You kind of suck, okay? And you're angering me because as a preschool teacher, I got kids that are counting on me. They're counting on me to provide them a service, okay? If I say, listen, this is the way I work with everybody. This is not just kids. This is in general. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, okay? I don't backpedal. I don't take my time. Even if I sell something, if I've sold anything, I sold stuff on eBay before. I sold stuff on Amazon before. I've sold stuff on Mercari before. I've sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace before. And the day the person purchased the item from me, it goes in the mail. And if I can't make it in the mail because the place is closed that day, it goes the next day. It bothers me. Okay, and I prep it. I pack it nicely. I want people to treat me the way I would want to be treated, okay? I wouldn't want to get a pile of garbage in the mail. So I wouldn't treat something I'm selling somebody like garbage also. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't make people wait, okay? Listen, I got patience, and in a month I was still calm. But if I'm supposed to be doing something for a bunch of kids, and y'all letting me down, now I'm going to be letting down a bunch of kids that I made a promise to. Now that bothers me. That bothers me, because when I start letting kids down because of you, that's a problem. So yeah, the box came in the mail today. Yeah, I can't. How ironic, after 3 days, okay, of arguing and then contacting PayPal, in 3 days they were able to get this thing right away here. Okay, but they couldn't get it in a month. But here it is, the big box too. Well, I know who I feel bad for right now. The post office. I feel bad for the post office because I've already contacted eBay. I will be getting a return label. I will be bringing it back to the post office. I will be shipping it back. I will be getting my money back. Okay, I don't want the item anymore, and I'll tell you the truth. In a way, I do want the item, but I've already found it on eBay from another seller who's selling it for $2 less, and I'm probably gonna have less of a hassle than what I'm having from these people right now. And I don't want nothing to do with this guy. I'm not gonna listen. This guy is not getting a dime of my money. Not a penny. Not a cent. Not one red cent. I don't care if he was sending me a block of gold that was worth $10 million, and I paid $10 for it. Okay, I would still return it to him, because I don't want nothing to do with this person. Okay, this person is just a low-life, no-good scumbag that doesn't know how to treat people, that lies through their teeth. Okay, you never shipped it out. You never shipped it out the first time. You never shipped it out the second time. You did ship it out the third time, but the only reason why you shipped it out the third time is because I threatened you and I contacted PayPal, and that would have been a strike against your account. That's why you did it, and that's why it was here in 3 days after I complained. Okay, so I'm done with you. You're done. Listen, I quote Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. You're dead to me.
You're dead to me, and you are, because I'm out.
You're dead to me. I'll never buy anything from you again. I'll never purchase another item from you again. That's just the way I am. Now, I got a couple things in the mail today, and I have no idea what they are. No idea. So I think this is going to be a little funny, because they don't feel like movies. They don't feel like... this is odd. This is a very odd... this is going to be an odd unboxing, because I have no idea. I'm afraid to cut things, because this is like a flimsy something, and I don't know what it is, and I don't remember what I purchased. I try to keep track of things, but like I said, some people, they mail me things right away. And And some people they take their time. And this is believe it or not, it's a leprechaun. Yeah, it's a leprechaun. And you're probably like, what? What is the shenanigans going on here? You're doing shenanigans here. Let me fix Mr. Leprechaun here. This leprechaun is a lot smaller than what I thought it was going to be, but it's going to work. It's going to work for its all purposes and intents. We have contests going on at work. They are door contests where we decorate our door. And wow, the thingamajiggy thing over here is stuck over here. Wait, there's his other hand. Come on, Mr. Leprechaun. Ah, it's a leprechaun. Can't you tell by me hat on the buckles in my shoes? Yeah, okay. So yeah, he's got a little shamrock in his hand or whatever. Yeah, I'm never gonna get that back in space. Yeah, so last time I went all out and made my door talk, okay? My door said, it was a Valentine's Day door, and it said, "You are loved." And every time the kids walked by, actually it said, it had a bunch of doors, and behind the doors was pictures of the kids, and it said, "There are million doors in the world for your love to walk through. One of these doors is you." And when they pressed I actually bought the inner workings of a Build-A-Bear, and I recorded my voice and their voice. Actually, it was pretty kind of cool. I had them all in circle time, all recording "You Are Loved," and we all kind of chanted it. And when they walked by the door and they pressed the button, the door would say "You Are Loved." So I thought it was kind of cool. I mean, I did lose the contest. It was a contest there, but I wanted a leprechaun, and I wasn't gonna go build one again because that first door was a lot of work. And I did lose. I lost over something to do with cereal. It was like I serially love you or something like that. I don't know, something like that. Which is fine. I don't care. You know, I got to be less competitive. It's more about the kids. But what I plan on doing is I'm probably gonna detach these arms. I know you're like, what are you, Martha Stewart now? Now we're supposed to be watching Blu-rays, DVDs, and you're Martha Stewart. Okay, listen, no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna detach the arms. I'm gonna lengthen them out, and I got a plan for a saying. Like I'm gonna do like a Irish, get it? Irish. Irish. I could hug you all the time. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? And I got a yeah. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody that because I don't need anybody else honing in on my my saying there. Copyright right there. Okay. This is actually sent out to me. So usually if they're sent out to me, that means it's a Discogs or a Macari. Oh, okay. So is this that big bulk thing there? Because they didn't send me a confirmation thing. Oh, it is. Okay. All right. All right. So if you've been sticking around, if not, this just turned into a CD/movie/thing. I've been collecting Richard Pryor stuff. Yes, the late great Richard Pryor. I started watching. I've been listening to Richard Pryor since I was like not supposed to listen to Richard Pryor, and always loved his movies. Okay, The Toy used to be like one of my favorite movies as a kid. I used to love the movie The Toy. There's another movie he did called Bustin' Loose. Absolutely love that movie also. I grew up on Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder movies, you know, Stir Crazy and what's the other one? They did Another You, but Another You wasn't one of my favorites. It was what is it? See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Yes, I grew up on all of that Richard Pryor stuff and the Gene Wilder stuff. But the toy was my absolute favorite. And to this day, Bustin' Loose is like one of my go-tos. You know how everybody's got those go-to movies? They're like, I got my Can't Buy Me Loves, and I got my Dream of Little Dreams, and License to Drives, and Lucas, and The Ref, and I mean, there's a list. I got a list of Silver Bullet. If I was gonna go horror, I go Silver Bullet. That's one of my over and over again ones there. But the toy was like one of my favorites, and then Bustin' Loose. It's one of those that I throw in like at least once a month. It's about Richard Pryor, and he's taking a bus full of problem children across the border. They're actually going to a farmhouse because they've been evicted from where they're staying, and he's the bus driver, but he's also wanted by he's supposed to be okay. So he got arrested for theft, and he's not supposed to leave the state. But he makes a deal with this lawyer. Actually, it's his probation officer to to go check out a school bus and tell the lady that the school bus is no good, and because it's the probation officer's girlfriend, he don't want her to take the kids to the country to go live in this house and everything like that. It's a great movie. It's a great movie, but he ends up messing up because he tells the lady that the bus is good, he can fix it, whatever, and he becomes the bus driver to take the kids across state. So with that said, I've been watching a lot of Richard Pryor interviews, a lot of Richard Pryor. If you haven't had a chance, you got to watch Richard Pryor on Johnny Carson on YouTube. Look it up on YouTube, Richard Pryor and Johnny Carson, because it's just for flipping hilarious. Okay, and I started watching also Richard Pryor on what was the other one in Merv Griffin, old Merv Griffin, black and white Merv Griffin. It's something. So yeah, I bought a lot, and let's see how they made out here. First one is Richard Pryor, The Wizard of Comedy. Yeah, this is gonna be a short video. I ranted a little bit. I apologize, and I also dropped the S bomb. Okay, that's the one like me. I'm just very upset. I bought these all used, of course, from Discogs. Okay, the guy. And I bought a bunch from the guy because he was like dirt cheap. So this one is Richard Pryor, The Wizard of Comedy. I've not heard this one yet. Okay, this one right here. Let me see. Yeah, so far so good. This guy's doing good. You gonna positive feedback going to this guy. I'm gonna put my little finger over this there. This is super. Yeah, the N word. Yeah, that's what that is. And this one actually is really difficult to get. The price keeps fluctuating from like this was the one I was missing for my collection, because I actually have box sets and I have these deluxe box sets, but I was missing like these weird random titles. I don't know what it is, but this one right here was going for a lot of money, and I'm guessing it's probably because of the title of it and because it's not politically correct at all, you know what I mean? But it's Richard Pryor. Okay, he wasn't politically correct. Okay, some comedians they were who they were, but I'll tell you one thing about Richard Pryor. I've been watching a lot of stuff lately. And I watched JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling, which is like a biopic starring Richard Pryor the other day. It was part of that big box set thing that I bought. And that was really good. He had a tough life. He had an odd life, a tough life. You know, there was a lot going on with Mr. Pryor. Next one is Richard Pryor, Black Ben the Blacksmith. Now, this one is actually a record that was hard to get. And yeah, man, this is really so. Hey, this guy's good. But this is the original cover right there inside. That's the cover. If you were gonna buy the record, this is what the record cover would be looking like. Okay, this was made up, I guess, for the CD. Yeah, I'm still buying CDs. Yeah, I still do it. Yeah, I'm a physical media guy. That's what I do. I have more Richard Pryor stuff coming in. This is not it. So you're gonna be seeing some Richard Pryor stuff coming down the end. I also ordered a Red Fox, one single Red Fox album, because I like Red Fox. I like Sanford and Son, and I've been watching a lot of Sanford and Son on TikTok. I don't know why, but when I go on TikTok, I actually search for Sanford and Son. I own all of Sanford and Son, but for some reason, my family all watches TikTok. I'm not a big TikTok person. I really don't care about TikTok. I post on TikTok to get people to come over to my channel on YouTube so they subscribe, but I really don't care. For some reason, I'm getting a lot more viewers on TikTok than I am on YouTube, and I don't understand that, but maybe it's because I don't care. Usually when you don't care about something, good things happen. When you care about something, then you struggle. I guess so. And then this one is Richard Pryor, Who Me, I'm Not Him. And I didn't have this one either. This was not part of the box set that I have. Actually, I have two box sets. I got one right in front of me here. And that's the original cover. The one, if you were to buy the record back in the day, that's the one. Now, I'm gonna reach in front of me here, people. So hang tight. So yeah, so this came in the mail a month ago or so, and if you look in the back of it, right over here, it has the, if you care, if you're still with me, if you're still hanging in there, okay, it has the Richard Pryor discography, which shows all the Richard Pryor albums that came out. Now, these over here were all this one. I think that was it. Right there. Yeah, those right there were all in the deluxe box set thing that I ordered a while back. And then, let me see over here. Yeah, this has a few of them too. This one right here, and then I have these greatest hits ones, these evolution ones, that one right there, and then the box set is actually the thing over here on this side. yeah, so and then this thing I thought in my head once I purchased this thing, okay, because I bought the box set, which I'll put a picture of the box set over here so we can make this clear. The box set has, I want to say, 8 CDs in it and a bonus CD that was never released on anything else before. I'm putting a right picture of it right over here. And then I figured if I got this thing, which is No Prior Restraint, Life in Concert, I thought I was gonna have everything. I thought I would have absolutely everything that Richard Pryor ever had. I have all the Blu-rays, I have all the DVDs, I have I had most of the CDs. I was missing some of these. Well, actually, I thought with that box set I had them all. And then I got this thing, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I figure this is it. This is everything, because it says with 7 CDs, 7 CDs and 2 DVDs that deliver over 12 hours. But then I read the fine print over here. CDs collect the best material from Pryor's classic albums for the Laugh, Stax, and Warner Brothers labels, including Richard Pryor, Craps, That Blank Crazy, Is It Something I Said, Bicentennial Blank, Wanted, Richard Pryor, Live on the Sunset Strip, Here and Now, and that's it. It says, as well as tracks released only on the following compilations. And it's Deep 2, which I already own, the whole thing, and Evolution Revolution, which I own that also. So I thought I was going to have everything, but no, then I found out that they just took the best of these albums. They took the best of this stuff. So they took maybe like, 2-3 cuts from each album, and I was like, well, that ain't going to work, because I don't know about you. I don't know about you and you guys collecting there, but if I'm gonna listen to a Richard Pryor concert, I want to hear the whole set. Okay, I want to hear from his opening to the cheers to the closing when he says goodbye at the end. Okay, when they turn it into a best of and they start taking just like I have the best of Eddie Murphy, but I also have all the Eddie Murphy albums. The best of Eddie Murphy's cool, but it's got some music on it. And then I got the best of, I think it was Chris Rock or whatever, and then he had a bunch of music on it too. I don't want to hear music. If I'm buying a comedy CD, I want to hear all the comedy stuff. I don't want to hear like everything that they did in their career from comedy to music and then back to comedy and then back to music. I'm gonna tell you why. This is gonna be very odd. You're gonna be like, okay, well, this. I listen to stuff at night when I go to bed. Okay, so I throw these things in when I go to bed, and for some reason, if I'm if this is playing and a song comes on, I wake up. I don't know what the talking. I'm fine. Like I listen to the talking in the comedy and stuff until I fall asleep, and then every once in a while, like every hour, whatever, I'll wake up again. I'll be like, oh, okay, because I put on repeat. I'm like, oh, I'll either be in the same spot or I'll be in a different spot, and I'll actually throughout the course of the night, I listen to the whole album. But for some reason, if you throw a song on one of these albums, I am going to wake up and I am going to it's gonna mess me up. It messes up my whole night. I don't know what it is, because the Eddie Murphy one did it. The Eddie Murphy one had the greatest hits, but then he did some songs, and they threw those on the greatest hits albums. And also his first album had, I think, Boogie in Your Butt, something like that, whatever. And I was fine, through the whole thing, and then all of a sudden you do Boogie in Your Butt, and I'd be like, I'm wide awake, I can't sleep, because I got Boogie in my butt. So yeah, if I collect a comedian, I want to hear the whole set. I want to hear from beginning to end. Is this a young Richard Pryor? Is this old Richard Pryor? I don't know. But every single one of them has a parental advisory sticker, so that means it's a good Richard Pryor. Anything with a parental advisory sticker, I recommend highly to anybody that wants to collect physical media, because I will not be censored. I will not be censored. Yes, I will not. I will not be censored. I collect leprechauns and CDs and Blu-rays and DVDs. Oh, and I might as well throw this out there too. If you haven't noticed, okay, because I should be doing it by the time I release this thing, I changed my days from Tuesday. I think I'm going to do like Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, or something like that. I'm thinking that's a better. I've been doing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays since I started this channel about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was. And then it hit me. I'm driving in my car the other day. I'm like, why do I? Okay, I'm a Blu-ray guy. I'm a DVD guy. I'm a physical media guy. All the physical media comes out on Fridays and on Tuesdays. So if people are going to be searching for physical media updates, they're going to be looking on Tuesdays and Fridays. So why is it that I post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays when they're going to be looking for stuff on Tuesdays? I know personally myself, every Tuesday I look for my favorite YouTubers on Tuesday to show me what I need to buy. Okay, so I go on, I type in Blu-ray Tuesday or DVD Tuesday. That's a thing. That's always been a thing. It used to be VHS Tuesday. Media has always dropped on Tuesday and Friday. The CDs drop on Friday, the DVDs and Blu-rays drop on Tuesday. It's been like that for years now. And then I was driving one day and I'm like, wow, maybe the reason why I'm not getting so many subscribers is because I post on a Monday. And why would I post? Now, what's so special about Monday? And usually when I post on a Monday, what happens is I monopolize my whole weekend by editing all kinds of videos. And I want to push that thing out on Monday. And I'm like, am I doing the very best I possibly can for this channel? Okay, why am I not getting the subscriber count that I'm supposed to be getting? And usually, so I rant about this all the time. And then when I go to edit, I usually edit this part out, but I'm not going to this time because I want you to be aware that if I haven't done it already, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday are gonna be my new days. I think that's a better schedule. I think Tuesdays because everybody's hunting for the Blu-rays, Fridays because it's the beginning of the weekend, and Saturdays because it's the weekend. Okay, I just figure I'll get more viewers, more people looking for something to do on a week. You got nothing to do on a weekend, then you're gonna be looking for something to do on a weekend. Monday through Thursday, people be working. Some people go home, they be tired. They don't want to sit here and listen to me rant and rave. They probably want to sit back with their family, fall asleep, take a nap. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I think it's gonna work out better that way. I was driving the other day. I was just driving and it hit me. I'm like, what? Why is a Blu-ray, DVD, physical media guy posting on Mondays when Tuesday is the day and Friday is the day? It's been that way forever. I know I always hunt for my Blu-ray physical media guy. I'm always looking at Rant Cinema and Born to Be Rad and all the guys that go shopping. You know, they go out and about shopping for their Blu-rays and DVDs. I always check on Tuesday. So I was like, wow, I done goofed. I'm feeling a little stupid there because I'm like, I'm posted on Monday and nobody's looking for Blu-ray, DVD hunting videos or buying videos on a Monday. They looking for them on a Tuesday. So hopefully that will help my subscriber count go up because I'm like right there. I'm right on the cusp. Listen, I need to start getting some kind of finances to pay for all this crap because the wife, she ain't too happy. She ain't too happy because things be accumulating around here. And it's been accumulating around here for a while. But the problem is that I got to pay for it. I got to pay for it somehow. So I got to figure it out. So, you know, I do have a Venmo thing set up in my description. But I usually don't get anything sent to me. And which I really don't care. But I'm hoping that eventually when I hit that 1,000, you know, I think it goes by how many views. I think it was like last month or whatever. I had like over 95,000 views. So I'm assuming that's got to be worth something. So if I had right now where I'm at is I need 1,000 subscribers. So if you could do me a favor, if you've been watching this channel for a while, if you could share this on Instagram, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter or Snapchat or whatever. If you could help me out, tell a friend, send it out. Listen, I'm like right there. I'm like 120 away. I'm 100. And to me, you know, back in the day, I was like, wow, that to me, that would have been like 1 million. But right now, I'm like, wow, I'm 120 away. I've come a long way, and I put a lot of time and effort into this channel. So if you could do me a solid, share with your friends, help me out, get somebody else subscribed. If your wife's sitting on the side of you and she's not subscribed, okay, she don't have to watch me. She don't have to. She can shut the alerts off. I don't care. But you help me out by subscribing. So you've got a wife, girlfriend, husband, mother-in-law, cousin, kids, or whatever. Say, hey, Tulip, my son, come over here and subscribe to this guy, but don't watch him because he's not right in the head. I appreciate that. So I got nothing against that whatsoever. And with that said, my friends, I'm gonna apologize for this video because this was an odd one. This was an odd video. I didn't know what I was getting. I was actually expecting something else in this package. Okay, I was expecting something else in this package, which would have been a bigger story and a more highlighted story. But it is what it is. The bigger package will be here probably by the end of this week, because I'm pretty sure I can count on that guy. And with that said, my friends, I will see you later.
You should have saved me some.